Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all, that way you never miss a future upload. Another day, another drama channel drama, and today we're going to be talking about what happened between Petty Paige and Tea Time. But before we get into that, if you haven't seen my previous video titled Jeffree Star Blood Money Fail, the new Jaclyn Hill, I will link that in a card up over here, as well as down in the description box down below, so definitely make sure you go and check that out as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into it. Now, I know that I am a little late with this drama. It happened last week when I was sick and I was getting all my screenshots and getting everything organized, and then when I tried to record the video earlier today, everything crashed and I had to restart, so here we are again. So I finally have everything here for you guys. Now this video is going to be pretty screenshot heavy as a lot of things took place on Twitter, but how this all started was Tea Time was in a live stream and somebody decided to make a comment on the live stream about Paige's child and something that they alleged happened, and that made its way back to Paige via a DM, which somebody showed her a screenshot of the chat from Tea Time's live and said, hey, I think you should know about this, and that set Paige off on Twitter when the following happened. Paige tweeted, okay, what we're not going to do is lie. All my Twitch streams are available to view. None are deleted. You have to pay $5.99 to subscribe, and you can view and download them all at your leisure. 2. Don't lie on me. I never, my daughter. We don't do that in my home, ever. And then shared the following screenshots. In the first screenshot from a DM, somebody sends Paige a screenshot from Tea Time's live stream and says, I'm so sorry, I feel like you should know this is happening, Tea Time in comments. And the comment reads, I saw Paige, her child, on a deleted Twitch stream. I was horrified, I left immediately. Paige continued by saying, I let a lot of slide, but what we aren't going to do is lie on. I stream at 9 p.m. because my daughter has been bathed and in bed by then. If she wakes, I BRB the stream and deal with her if daddy isn't already dealing with her. We run a right ship and is not in it. Sometimes if you're lucky, she may even pop up on stream to say hello. What a disgusting thing to say, you vile piece of garbage human, and I hope you choke. Keep my daughter's name out your mouth, otherwise I will ruin your life. And Tea Time, watch your audience, because that is not on. I will ruin lives over my daughter. Don't play with me. And I made sure I went back and I watched Tea Time's live so I could see exactly what was happening in the chat, as well as what was being said by both Nikki and Mocha. And in the stream, America We Love You is when they were talking about the Twitch stream and when that person left the comment in the chat. Now, after they left that comment in the chat, they said what they said about what happened on this, quote, deleted Twitch stream that Paige took down, which she denies and says that she has not taken down any Twitch streams because they were there for her subscribers. And you can hear Mocha in the following clip reference that deleted Twitch stream. Now, as I was looking through the chat, I didn't see anybody else mention the Twitch stream. They were just asking the person saying, are you serious? Oh my God, are you kidding? This can't be real. Do you have proof? But I didn't see anybody else mention the actual Twitch stream except for this one person. So to me, I believe that Mocha did actually see that message from that person. Now, unless somebody has me blocked and I can't see their messages, that would be the only way that somebody else brought that up. But if I am missing something, please definitely let me know down in the comments. But let's go ahead and take a look at what actually happened in that live stream when they brought it up.
People can't, you know what? We got a lot of tea in the inbox about Miss Paige Christie this week.
I was seeing people talking about it.
Here's the thing. I'm not going there with her. I'm not. People dropping in the inbox and being like, well, did you hear? This makeup line has something very similar to hers and blah, blah, blah. Trying to start. Girl, listen, this is not Paige Christie News Network. Listen, no. I'm going to leave that girl right where we found her. I don't give a fuck about that. No, unless she does something.
I was going to get her for a review, but she can keep that after she showed her whole ass in our live.
I don't need her having any more reasons to come in here thinking she's about to check somebody, because that shit's not gonna happen. No, baby.
People are talking about a deleted Twitch stream. No, I don't. I'm just hearing about this. I don't know if it's true or not.
But what?
I mean, some people were saying that.
What happened in that deleted Twitch stream? Oh, are y'all dragging us in? Listen, we are trying to sever ties with that woman. We don't want nothing to do with nothing. I mean, unless, you know, it's inevitable or something.
So to me, I believe that Mocha did actually see that message, but again, that's just my opinion. Now, even before this person brought up this Twitch stream, there were multiple people who were already in the comments of that chat saying, oh, did you hear that Paige is releasing a makeup line? Did you know that her makeup line is just a ripoff of this? You can get her lip glosses for $1 from this place. So even though Nikki and Mocha have basically said multiple times, like, hey, we don't want to talk about Paige anymore. Let's move on. Let's not talk about her. For some reason, their subscribers keep bringing her up in the chat, so then that way they talk about her. So I don't understand why their subscribers aren't following their wishes and saying, hey, we don't want to talk about Paige unless we absolutely have to, but they keep bringing her up, which I find is weird. I don't know if their subscribers are trying to start something, so then that way they start another Twitter battle or another battle between them or what's going on, but that's just my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and continue on with some more tweets. Paige tweets, on Twitch, many users have their streams private, and as part of the perks of subscribing, you get access to those streams. For that reason, I don't delete streams ever, because I'd lose subscriptions if my audience did not get what they pay for. So this whole, quote, deleted stream, end quote, needs to stop, because I legit don't delete streams ever. My audience would rip me a new one if I was deleting them, and they would ask Twitch for their sub money back, and I'd get in trouble with Twitch. Stop lying on me. And as someone who also does stream on Twitch, I can verify that. You can keep your videos up so your subscribers can watch them, or you can have them taken down after a certain period of time. My videos on Twitch come down after 30 days because it's literally just us chatting and playing games, and it's not like something that somebody's usually going to go back and watch multiple times after a few months. It's not covering any kind of drama or anything like that, so I choose not to keep them up for an extended period of time. But you have the choice to keep them up for however long you want so your subscribers can go back and watch them. Whereas with Paige's channel, she talks about a lot of different things on her channel, so people will go back and watch her videos opposed to mine. A lot of people aren't really going to go back and watch me play a random game and chatting about stupid things for the past 2 hours. I don't play about my kids, ever. I was never in my home, she is never. And if anyone laid a finger on her, I would them up. This baby? My baby? Nope, nope, nope. Tea time, get your audience together because we ain't about to play with my baby. I'm about to go to bed mad as hell. I need to calm the down because I'm ready to fight like dead. Now, as somebody who also does live streams, you cannot see your chat the entire time, depending on how fast it's moving. When you have a lot of people in your chat, sometimes it is hard to keep up with it, so you might miss things that are said in the chat, and it's up to the mods to be able to catch that and remove it. Now, like I said, I do believe that Mocha did actually see that message because she did reference the deleted Twitch stream, and again, I didn't see anybody else who said the words deleted Twitch stream. So again, that's my personal opinion that Mocha did actually see it, but I don't know because I am not Mocha. But after that happened, Paige went on to release the following voice memo over on Twitter where she was not happy at all.
Okay, like I am literally sitting here mad as hell, angry as hell, pissed as hell, and I just need to vocalize this, like I need to actually speak it and get it off my chest. Listen, when I say this, do not play. Yeah, I do not play when it comes to my children. Period, point blank. I will up a person's entire life, your livelihood. I will everything up for you, period, if you play about my kids, because I don't play about my kids like that. I really don't, really don't, because I will you up, seriously. Yeah, and there's a lot of things that I can let slide. There's a lot of things. People call me names. People calling my husband names, telling us that we're trash, telling us that we're garbage human beings, all these kind of stuff, whatever. My unit is secure. I love my bubble. I will protect my bubble until the end. But what we're not going to do is sit there and talk about my daughter. She is 1.5 years old. She is 16 months. You do not talk about my daughter. You do not bring her name up. You do not lie on her. That's the mad about it all. It's not even like you're lying on me. You're lying on my daughter. You're lying on my daughter's safety. And for what? For what? So that you can sit there and feel like you got some moral high ground on something? You got no moral high ground on nothing. You are a worthless piece of garbage human being, and I hope that you choke. In fact, I hope you drop dead, because like I said, I don't play about my kids. I hope you drop dead. And tea time, if you do not gather your audience, and I mean gather it like a scrunchie in a bubble in Mocha's hair. Gather your audience together. If you do not gather them and say, hey, what we're not going to do is say shit like this with no evidence, because it ain't fair to lie on people's kids like that. right? If you do not gather your audience, me and you are going to have an even bigger problem than we had before. Because before, I was trying to be nice. But now, you've given me a reason. And what you don't want to do is give me a reason. Try me, ho.
Now, when all this was going on, Tea Time was still live, and so they didn't really know what was going on, what Paige was saying online. So at that point in time, I don't think that they were able to respond accordingly to what Paige was saying. But if they did see this message from her, it could have been a simple, hey, what we're not going to do is bring up somebody's family. We're not going to bring up somebody's kids because that's not right. And I feel like that would have been the end of it. But unfortunately, like I said, Tea Time was still live when all of this was going on. So they did not stop their live to be able to go ahead and look at her tweets as well as listen to her voice memo. And this is made evident in the live stream because they kind of reference it because somebody brings up Paige and this is what they had to say.
So someone said Petty Paige is saying, and I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to stop you right there. We, and I mean this with love, don't give a flying what's coming out of Paige Christie's mouth.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't said anything to her or about her. Listen, sweetie, we said what we had to say to and about you when you came in here and addressed us. And we meant that, and we're going to continue to mean that. So until you do something that is worth covering or something that needs to be spoken about, we don't have anything to say to you. We wish you and your family the best. We honestly wish to never have to talk about you again. We will, but we don't want to. And so we're just gonna, we're gonna.
Go to bed, girl.
Go to bed, take a nap,
No one's
honey.
talking about you.
Go to bed, take a nap, do what you gotta do, let the fur fly. We don't care, sweetie. We don't. We really don't. Genuinely. Honestly.
Yeah.
Truly.
I don't give a girl. Go to bed.
Never did.
So I believe that if Tea Time would have known what Paige was upset about when she was putting out those messages, then that would have just been the end of it because they would have addressed it right there. But they just continued on with their live, and then after their live, they finally responded to Paige over on Twitter when they tweeted out the following. Tea Time tweeted, OMG Paige, we aren't talking about you. We literally haven't said anything. You're doing the absolute most for no reason. If the angel said anything about your baby, we apologize on their behalf. Outside of that, you can go yourself. True T. Now, I see this as kind of a sort of apology, but it's like a beauty guru apology where they say, if I offended you or if you were offended by something that I said, because they said, if one of the angels said something about your baby, it's not a question of if somebody did say something about her child, they did say something about her child, and that was the problem that Paige had with it. Imagine telling another creator you're going to them up, ruin their lives, and some more. Like, she really just sat there and threatened our lives. How is that okay? Paige Christie threatened our lives, bro. I'm bent. Paige then shared a screenshot of their tweet and said, and what about it? I'd do it again. Tell your people not to talk about my child and we won't have that problem, will we? I don't play when it comes to my kid and I will hurt someone over her. We don't play with babies. Now, do I agree with how Paige handled the situation and the threats that she made? No, absolutely not. I'm not a parent, so I can't relate to how she feels about her child, but I know a lot of parents who are very protective of their children, and if anybody talks about their children in a negative way, they take that very personally, and they will say or do whatever they need to do to defend their child, so I can understand why she was upset, but again, I don't necessarily agree with the way that things were handled or things that were said. Tea Time then tweeted, I'm sorry, but Paige Christie put out a voice note indicating that she was going to, quote, us up, end quote, and that if we didn't gather our audience, we were going to have a, quote, problem. She's really trying to bring the hood out of us. Are we supposed to be afraid of Paige Christie? Tea Time then tweeted, Hi Paige, mixed race gay dude here, as if that's an important distinction to make. I'm not going to address how this seems like a thinly veiled attack on my ethnicity and sexual orientation, as I think the subtext here is clear, but can you explain to me why you felt it? And then shared the following video clip.
Oh my god. And this is the thing, I don't think that, like, Mocha has much of an opinion. So I honestly think this is all spearheaded by this mixed race gay dude who has a severe problem with me. And I don't know what his problem is with me or why I intimidate him so much, but it's clear to me that I do.
Necessary to continue the narrative that we, and by we, let's be clear, you made it clear that you don't think @Mocha Writer has much of a brain, have an issue with you? While I don't think you are a nice person, we have made a video trying to make amends with you. You ignored it. Any critique of you thereafter has been levied with more fairness and objectivity than you have ever offered. To threaten our well-being because you cannot control your temper or impulses is more irresponsible than our purported inability. To address a chat with over 200 people in it. You run a very deceitful game, Paige. While your latest tantrum has been presented under the guise of maternal instinct, the truth is, you're just mean and nasty, but maybe you're just unhappy. And I'm not sure what Nikki's race or sexual orientation has to do with any of this, so I am just as confused as he is, but I will agree with him that it is hard to keep on top of a chat with over 200 people in it, but also that's what you have your mods for. But after a live chat is done, the owner of the channel or any of the moderators can go back into the live chat and they can remove anything that they missed if something was said that they didn't catch to begin with. And when I went back to watch the video to see when things were said and to grab screenshots, that comment about Paige's child was still in the live stream. So at the time that I grabbed all my screenshots, which is a day or two after, that was still in there and it hadn't been removed. So I'm not sure after all of this was made public why they hadn't gone back in and removed that message from that person that talks about Paige's child in the situation that they alleged happened. Paige then tweeted, "I'm gonna need y'all to hold the, quote, don't wish upon someone, end quote. That's my baby, and them. I've never known anyone to have to receive as much targeted abuse from two people, of color no less, and allow this even when I said leave me alone. Even when I said I'm pregnant and my hormones are raging. I said let me get through these 9 months safely, and I cannot do my job or mind my business without some mess, and the regular mess I can deal with. But my baby? Are they out of their minds?" Paige then tweeted, "Well, Twitter told me off and told me to delete my post. Wasn't allowed to use my functions until I did. But let it be known I stand by every word I said, and I hope y'all screenshot that for framing. Ugly humans," and then shared the following screenshots. The person who left the original comment in Tea Time's livestream said the following. "I'm sorry if I caused y'all problems. I really witnessed Paige, her child, on a deleted Twitch stream. I swear she clearly deleted the video and is causing a lot of noise and drama now to distance herself from it. Y'all know I've been here a while. As a longtime viewer, I wouldn't make this ish up. I understand kids are off limits, but it's legitimate her kid across the face." Tea Time replied by saying, we understand you. You were just trying to express what you saw, allegedly. Just try not to talk about her kids or anything about her unless you got receipts, because she knows how to stretch a story with the best of them. And if she comes at us again, we're going to have indisputable proof of exactly how she rolls." This person then replies to Tea Time and says, "I am so sorry for bringing all this stress onto you. It was never my intention other than to shed light on I and many others who witnessed were scared to speak out. Her Twitch following ain't exactly poppin'. Her fans are so intense on Twitter. I felt bad all morning for sucking y'all into drama. I won't mention it again in your live stream. Again, I love y'all." And just to be clear, these were from the comments of the live stream, not from the actual chat of the live stream. But in that comment, you can see that Tea Time basically says that if you're going to be making allegations like this, make sure that you have receipts so we have proof. But the thing is, though, is that in the live chat, this person does say that the receipts are real. As you can see here in this screenshot, they literally said the receipts are real. So if that is the case, why has this person not given these receipts of what happened, allegedly, according to them, to Tea Time or to any other drama channels who cover drama channel drama, so they can say, hey, this is what I was talking about that happened in this deleted Twitch stream that Paige took down, even though she says she doesn't take down streams. Here's the actual proof of it, because I said that the receipts are real, and here's the proof. So I feel like if this did actually happen, there are plenty of people who make tons of videos about Paige who don't like Paige, who would then put this information out there right away and make tons of videos about it and say, hey, this is what happened in one of Paige's live streams and she's trying to cover it up. So if this did actually happen, why hasn't any of those videos been made? Paige then follows that up by tweeting, "Y'all talking so much because nobody believes you. The only sad and pathetic people is two folks sitting in front of a loading screen attacking one person they wish they could be, a confident black woman. I got my coins together, and I got my family, and you got each other, I guess. Good luck with that. I'm your content, so enjoy your content. You know damn well you can't pay a single bill without mentioning me. So for your sake, hope you report on everything I do. Thank me for the light bill next month. You're welcome." Now, there was a lot of controversy that followed this tweet because a lot of people took it as, and to me, it depends on how you read the tweet. If you read it as a confident black woman, then you're going to read it as, but if you read it as a confident black woman, then maybe you're going to read it as a black empowerment statement saying that I am a strong, confident black woman and you'll never be that. But a lot of people took that as a more comment, and Tea Time did call Paige out about that in the following tweet. Tea Time then shared a screenshot of Paige's tweet and said, "So Mocha isn't black or she isn't a woman. Which one? Transphobia or racial identity issues? Clear it up for us." Paige tweeted, "Just because you're a woman doesn't make you a confident black woman. That is something neither of them could be, period. Black women are the blueprint, and that is absolute facts. And when my ethnicity is attacked by two people who will never know what it's like to wear my shoes, live in a society as the bottom of the ethnic totem pole, and still remain resilient. Strong, admirable, and beautiful regardless. That black woman's strength can't be replicated. They keep bringing me down, but like my ancestors before me, I rise. And that kills them. If you took my pride in myself as a black woman as I'm going to need you to rein that in, especially when I'm addressing two people and not one. Diversion of attention will never take away from the narrative. You could never." Tea Time then shared a screenshot of Paige's tweets and said the following. "Imagine telling two double minorities they don't understand what it's like to be at the bottom of the chain. Invalidating someone else's struggle because you have too much pride to walk back the threats you made against our lives. This is low, even for Paige." Tea Time then followed that up with a screenshot of Paige's Twitch stream and said, "Not someone in Paige's chat misgendering Mocha. Where is Paige? Isn't it the creator's duty to watch the chat every single second and police everything that's said? Isn't that her moral obligation? Where were her mods? Does she condone this?" And you can see in the screenshot someone said, "Mocha is a follower, he does whatever Nikki says." And as somebody who does also stream on Twitch, the messages that appear on the screen versus the messages that appear on your actual stream don't line up exactly. So it looks like Paige is looking at the actual message, but that doesn't mean that she actually saw it because there is a delay there. And she might not actually even be looking at the monitor. I don't know what she's actually looking at. So I don't know if Paige actually saw this message or not. And I know that people in the actual stream were quick to call out this person for misgendering Mocha. So even though Paige didn't see it, that there were people in the stream that were calling them out and saying, "Hey, that's not cool, you shouldn't do that." But again, just like Paige said to Tea Time that they need to rein in their followers, she needs to make sure that she does the same, and she does that in the next tweet. Paige then responds to Tea Time's tweet and says, "I absolutely do not under any circumstance condone someone being misgendered. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I've never seen this person before, but I absolutely don't want them to represent me or what I do, as that's not an environment I'd like to harbor." Tea Time then responds to Paige's tweet by saying, "If only we had reached out to you several times previously to foster an environment of mutual respect where we could contact one another and address these issues amicably. Oh wait, we did. You stormed our live, called us, and stalked off to lie on us in your own live." Paige replied to Tea Time's tweet by saying, "We wanted you to like us, so we made a 40-minute backhanded video with no apology where we said you're a person who holds grudges, and we're surprised you did reciprocate. I don't like you. I don't. You don't need to expect that. And stop vying for my attention. I don't like you." Paige then tweeted, "If this hasn't been me all week with that Tea Time channel. I'm so sorry, y'all." Tea Time then shared a screenshot of that tweet and said, "Paige, I think we've proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that you lied, manipulated, and gaslit. You don't have to Donald Trump the whole thing. You don't have to stay on that hill. You can walk back down now." Followed by, "We recognize what you're doing. Wasn't long ago we were just like you. We did a little self-improvements, but it seems you're still rotten to your roots." At the end of the day, do I think that Paige and Tea Time are ever going to be friends? No, I don't. But I hope at some point they can get to a different level where they aren't fighting anymore on Twitter, because it just doesn't look good for the entire community, because there's enough drama as it is, and then the drama channel drama on top of that is just a lot. So maybe someday they can get along mutually and just leave each other alone, but who knows if that's ever going to happen. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all. That way you never miss a future upload. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!